Why narcissists seem to enjoy your unhappiness, even though this is how they feel. Welcome to Narcissist Exposed. In today's video, we're uncovering the unsettling truth behind why narcissists are so intent on sabotaging your happiness. You'll discover why their misery often comes from seeing you thrive and how they try to undermine your joy. Stick around, because at the end, I'll share what strategies have worked for me and thousands of others in my community. For those who are new, thanks for joining us. Our channel is dedicated to helping you navigate the complexities of toxic relationships from a biblical, practical, and spiritual perspective. If you find this video helpful and want more content on dealing with narcissism, give us a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button to stay updated on new videos. We'll start by defining what a narcissist truly is, because it seems like everyone is labeled one these days. Narcissists display a wide range of traits, including arrogance, opportunistic behavior, anger issues, and a lack of empathy, among others. Their self-centeredness and unstable emotions shape their actions throughout their lives. Let's dive in. If you get scared and humble, why should narcissists dislike happiness? There are two answers. Narcissists don't like other people being happy for two reasons. The first is that they are weak. In other words, having narcissistic personality disorder means that one is never truly in control of how they feel. They rely on others and external things to help them deal with their unpleasant emotions. They regulate others' emotions since they have no control over their own. That is why there is no more room for lies and cheating. They get sneaky about it and try to worm their way into your life because they know too well what is going on inside you. To narrow it down, narcissists feel triggered when you achieve joy by yourself, and they will do anything to take that away from you. Your joy would be perceived as them losing power or influence over you, and thus, they could also potentially lose that very same control. With joy in charge, narcissists believe they cannot coexist because fear is the best way to manage people. But of course you do, because they love bomb, devalue, and discard all the time. Instead, they frighten you with cold shoulder routines, anger tantrums, and threats of calamities. They know you won't ever leave if you're tiptoeing around them, trying not to trigger another rage, or because the narcissist has emotionally or physically abandoned you so many times. There is this unspoken rule in the world of narcissists. You can stay on their good side as long as they think you are supplying them with everything to meet their emotional needs, whether it be your endless support, validation, love, or reassurance. They do so by alternating good times and bad times, love versus ignoring you, praise versus punishment. It ensures that you can manage the withdrawal symptoms of a narcissist much better by finding happiness or satisfaction that is not dependent on their toxicity. Happiness demonstrates to the narcissist that life is grander than they are. Your interests or hobbies are a commitment to yourself and a God-given desire for learning and growth. The counterpart, however, sees plenty of things that tell them you won't ever understand anything about how they feel and need psychologically. They may have the typical angry outbursts, silent treatments, or act depressed in order to scare you into demonstrating that happiness is dangerous. Narcissists also hate to see you happy and strong because it makes them feel incredibly weak. The truth of the matter is that narcissists are nothing but a big bluff. They fake their way into what looks like an unlimited amount of future. They are absolutely terrified of getting hurt. If they are not comparing and stacking up better than most around them, then they do not feel significant. In doing so, they belittle, minimize, and seek to destroy the accomplishments, influence, and joy of those around them. Below are some ways this can be done. When the grant is because of how hard they worked, and yet their narcissistic parent lets them know that it wasn't good enough. The selfish partner needs to hear time. They seem to be lowering the bar there. I hope you showed them both that they were wrong. You get it. They bring up failures and other unrelated things to prevent you from moving forward. Covert narcissists may behave more subtly. They will attempt to shame you for your happiness or undermine your confidence in yourself. Covert narcissists may also take issue with how bad things are for them when you're feeling great. They will make you feel bad for being happy when they are not and require you to prove your love and allegiance by being sad as well. If a fitness accomplishment is met, the covert narcissist may respond with something like, "Are you sure that's healthy?" to undermine your confidence. It is not the usual strength for you. Stop injuring yourself, or you will finish something and can get on with the process, yeah. With that said, you might simply have to remind yourself, that's nice and all, but don't forget. 1. You're still a noob, or even worse, not as good as last time. Not a big deal. Well, the people at work with whom you get along should be saying something more like, "Wow, you spoke up, and it's about time." As an assistant manager for only a little while, I was surprised you had the guts. Or, thanks to one of the folks who doesn't know what she's talking about, but just threw out Goldie Jr., our new name according to hilarious West End Jerry. Thank God. You submit when your smarter colleagues do not, and perhaps that is something for which I like you. But regardless, these are tools of the trade that all narcissists use to make you feel bad about yourself. They demoralize us and make us think we don't deserve joy. Every time a narcissist crushes your joy in public, you experience that love of happiness as dangerous. Your body eventually turns happiness down. Then he finally gets to the real problem. Relationships are competitive, and that's one of the things narcissists hate most about them. A no-win game. They are either bolstered or broken down in their relationships. How awful this man must feel being forced to stay alone and not be able to join in on the joy of others. The narcissist will give nice gifts or maybe compliment you. Back in the day, they may have sung your praises. Maybe they were meant to make you happy. What did happen? Love bombing is what it is. Your happiness turns into his state. The time a narcissist bought you gifts and made love excessively was during a stage when he would do just about anything to make you happy. Not because he is pleased for you. What they want most in the world is for you to be happy all the time. You are disappointed and devastated that they leave most of their joy. Their worst hits are worse as this pops up. That is where their power resides. During the hoovering stage, a narcissist may speak of what they can do to bring your joy back. As soon as you tell them not to be part of your happiness, they are no longer kind. What should you do? All of these methods we, the men and women I coach, have used to regain our happiness. Related, 23 things all women in their late 20s do. They work whether you're just beginning to date and your guy wants all the feels, or if he deems you under his rule because of how happy, rate independent, you are otherwise, or even after making it clear that a dead-end relationship is finally over, but you still can't find things in life. Joy. 1. Learn to accept the narcissist as he or she is. We cannot fix other people no matter how hard we work. Do not sacrifice your own happiness just to bring the narcissist joy. In this one, you get to be disappointed that they missed the opportunity to cheer for your happiness. However, if it drains you of your energy in order to please them, then forget about the above point. 2. Be thankful. Exactly. Even though it's a cliché, be thankful. Have your phone remind you daily to write 5 blessings. Mimic others to thank and revolve yourself in the cycle of learning by apprenticeship. taking the nice weather more than just enjoying it. Instead, say or think, God, I'm so thankful for this beautiful day, and you'll banish those clouds out of the sky. This will become your reality if you practice it and be grateful. 3. Make being happy a habit. Emotions are like muscles. Believe, you have to feel some level of the emotion. Like any other muscle in our body, if we do not use that happy muscle for some time, it will be far from getting back. But don't stop or hurry up. Trying to make yourself constantly happy is as foolish as lifting only safe weights at a gym. Take your time before smiling again. How soon you may recover is not a reflection of who you are. 4. Go where people are happy for you. Get out of the white walls and remember that you are loved and known. Fear and control are easier when you're alone. Don't have that category of people. Find one. These could be church friends, moms at your kids' schools who you know want the best for everyone there, you included, co-workers who have seen how smart and capable you are, a gym buddy who claps every time between each set or jumps up when he sees another rep done. Maybe even a counselor, teacher, or therapist working together with select people to help maintain relationships. 5. List your happy moments and successes. Narcissists may use their power over you to bring your happiness down or turn it around according to what they want. It makes you lose your identity slowly but steadily over time. Victims of abuse by narcissists lose sight of their passions and the things they love to do. So even when they achieve their goals, it is difficult to be happy because narcissists literally suck the joy out of life. When you are gaslighted and belittled, it matters to have something tangible that can prove to them, in a time when your joy is siphoned out of its lifeblood, just how happy you can be or deserve to be, what smaller joys there were and could again at some point exist. If you are blank, email a colleague. 6. Praise. Jesus Christ is the source of the greatest joy. The Bible says in John 15:11, "These things have I spoken to you, so that my joy may be in you and your joy complete." A psalm says, "Thou hast put gladness in my heart more than when their corn and wine increased." Pretty, huh? It is a joy that never ends because it exceeds the limits of any natural success, and God gives us this feeling. Happiness in the Bible comes from reading the Bible, praying to God, worshipping, dancing for Him, and singing. They are all about being with God, who is a lot of fun. I hope you find these helpful. Click subscribe and the BL to receive more of my content. What other tips can you share to be and stay happy? This is the end of my video. Thank you for checking it out. Thank you, and see you in the next one. Mistakes of narcissists that will make it easy for you to beat them. Hey everyone, I trust you're having a fantastic day. Let's delve into a crucial oversight made by a narcissist in relation to you. They genuinely underestimated you, and it's a point I want to highlight in today's discussion. This miscalculation holds significant implications for anyone dealing with a narcissist. Had they foreseen this, their behavior towards you would have taken a different course. Unfortunately, they missed this insight, but I'll delve deeper into it in the upcoming video. Before we get started, a quick heads up. I host live sessions every Tuesday on this channel. These sessions provide a fantastic opportunity for us to connect and discuss any questions or thoughts you may have. Joining our community is straightforward, and there are no obligations. Your presence is eagerly awaited. Now let's get back to the main topic, the narcissist's misjudgment concerning you. Their failure to anticipate this revelation is rooted in their underestimation of your capabilities. They believed they could persist in their manipulative tactics, assuming you would stay unaware. Their arrogance and sense of entitlement led them astray, thinking you wouldn't challenge their actions. Eventually, it dawned on them that their tactics no longer held sway over you. You became the boundary. Every individual grappling with a narcissist inevitably encounters this stage in the intricate dance of relationships. There are moments when the boundaries we've established face a rigorous examination. It's in these instances that we confront a crossroads, a pivotal moment demanding introspection and comprehension as we discern the patterns in the behavior of those in our midst. A tapestry of deceit may unfold. Perhaps, on multiple occasions, you sensed a disconcerting discord, an inkling that all might not be as it appears. Your intuition, the unwavering compass guiding you through life, has played a pivotal role. Even amid hesitations, the narcissist possesses an intuition, a compass of their own, one they opt to disregard in the pursuit of their self-centered desires. Despite their efforts to deceive, manipulate, and confine you, you remained attuned to your inner guide. Their assumption that they could choreograph your decisions and persuade you of their indispensability in your life exposes a fundamental misunderstanding. It was a belief that fueled their persistence, a conviction that you would never break free from their influence, that you would perpetually revolve in their orbit. Yet, you've arrived at a turning point. Through a blend of hunches, fleeting premonitions, and perhaps even dreams, you've lifted the veil of deception. Trusting your instincts, you embarked on a journey of self-education, delving into the complexities of narcissism. Armed with knowledge, you pierced through the meticulously constructed facade, gaining profound insight into the true reality. The pivotal revelation lies in their profound underestimation of you. Their assumption that they could elude accountability for their actions, secure in the belief that you would never retaliate, is unequivocally proven wrong. The strength within you, fueled by awareness and resilience, stands ready to defy their misguided expectations. Narcissists and empathetic individuals like yourself share certain traits. Allow me to elaborate before dismissing this notion. Both possess hypersensitivity, keenly attuning to others' feelings, facial expressions, and body language. However, the narcissist harbors an ulterior motive. They are dark empaths. They perceive people, though they may not genuinely feel, utilizing this knowledge to manipulate, as emotional invulnerability conceals their true selves. This is their perceived superpower, shielding them from public relations scrutiny. Navigating the intricate dynamics of dealing with a narcissist can be emotionally taxing, given the complex web of emotions and interactions that set them apart. What renders them vulnerable, however, is their miscalculation of your ability to decipher their intricate manipulations. Their strategy often involves withholding information, underestimating your intellect, and assuming that by concealing their moves, they can safeguard themselves from vulnerability. In their perception, you lack the insight to unravel their tactics. It's essential to acknowledge that the narcissist's strategy originates from a belief that projecting an impenetrable facade will shield them from your scrutiny. They underestimate your intelligence, presuming that by presenting a mysterious front, they can escape your ability to discern their true intentions. However, concealed emotions and withheld facts don't elude your perception. They manifest as discordance in your understanding. Gradually, your intuition unfolds, gaining awareness over time and exposing the narcissist's mistake in misjudging your abilities. Amidst such challenges, seeking guidance and support becomes crucial. The Bible offers valuable insights into dealing with selfishness, self-promotion, and idolatry, providing a moral compass to navigate complex relationships.